Retard.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. I hope you're all doing well. Right, just getting in the last pieces of preparation here. So let me just make sure I have all the right controls. And big hello to Mark. Hello, Tishka. Nice to see you. See you in a minute in the sim. And Hayden. Hello to you. Sapphire Wave. Hello, Luke. Hello, Mr. Flatout. And also Milton, hello, how are you all doing? Nice to see you all. Right, let's go and have a look at the throttle quadrant. Make sure we have the PMDG 737 here. Right, apply save, go back, resume. Here we are. So let's hope the sounds are okay. Let me just dial up the microphone sound just a tad. And Mr. Flatout is from Athens. Greetings to Athens. So how are you doing? Right, in case you are wondering, there are a lot of videos out right now.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience.
And Numti, hello to you.
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
So, thank you first of all.
Good evening at Black Box 711 and chat.
Hello, Avenger. Thank you so much for your 44 months here on Twitch. Thank you. Good evening to you, Avenger. How are you doing? Thank you for your support. I was just about to say there are a lot of videos out at the moment regarding frame generation, and so especially now that there has been an update with the NVIDIA driver and DX12. There we go. And so I thought, you know what, I'll go back today to trying out DX12 again. And so I did set everything for DX12, 100% monitor refresh rate. VSync, well, VSync, I'll leave that on. See how that goes. Otherwise, I'll switch it off. And I am using TAA. So if you are using the DLSS3 frame generation, you don't need to have anti-aliasing on DLSS. All right, because that, if you put that on DLSS, that will cause some blurriness in the displays. The rest, I'll leave it either ultra or high, so that's all the same. And then we'll have a look. Now, there were some issues from time to time regarding the sceneries, but apparently they fixed that. And then there's a lot of videos where people are claiming it to be extremely smooth and la-di-da. So I thought I'd try it again as well. And Avenger, so Avenger also on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for YouTube 12 months. A big round of applause for that, Avenger, as well. That's very kind of you, Avenger, to sub on both channels. That's very generous. Thank you so much, Avenger, for your support. And yeah, it's more than 44 months because we've, you know, obviously with YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, copy. Thank you so much. And Andreas, hello to you as well. Right, so what's today's plan? Oh, I need to change that on Nightbot as well. Let me just fetch that. So I do hope everyone is well. I hope you had a fantastic time and a fantastic weekend. Game Stuff, hello to you.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box YouTube channel subscriber experience.
There he is.
Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Adventure, like I said, thank you so much for subscribing to both channels. That's really generous. Let me just check today command on the Nightbot. Just need to change that. We have an interesting lineup of flights today. So we are going to try out PMDG update. So the 737-300 update. Then we will go to fly the Phoenix. Oh, that's the old one. Hang on, disregard. That's still the... Let me try that on Twitch. Yeah, so 3 flights. First one from Thessaloniki here to Samos in the 737 PMDG, and then we'll do a flight from Samos to Skiathos in the Phoenix, and then the third flight will be Challenger shared cockpit with our good friend Toritko. And we're going to go to Jackson Hole because there we can actually try out the de-icing and anti-icing in the Challenger and X-Plane 12. So there we go. So that's the command now. Today, that's the right selection there. Fantastic. Cool. So that's set. Fantastic. Nice. And then the last thing to do is some Toolkit Pro. Hey JSnap, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, we will see. Maybe Friday. I have to talk to some of my brave co-pilots Maybe Friday we will get a shared flight in the Polis. But we'll see who's going to be willing to fly along. So we should be
FS realistic connected.
pretty much ready to go. There we go. And all I need to do now is get my flight plan onto VATSIM, and then we're good to go. Lilo, hey, how you doing? And Lilienthal, nice to see you too. And Milton, you flew some VATSIM yesterday. How did that go? I hope that went well. So, route. Let's see, does that work? Route. There we go. Look, that command works. I love it. Oh, hang on. Now I have to be careful. Guys, so let me just check something. If I want to use GSX here, I have to get rid of the PMDG. Stuff first, don't I? Yeah, well, it is a lot of flying. Yeah, that is true. That is true. So let me file the plan. Flight plan is filed. Connect. Just make sure that we have that off. Don't know why that always puts it onto... on 737-700. Right. So let's see who's already here, and just make sure that we're not blocking anyone. Ah, look at that. Air Berlin. Yeah, Milton, see you in a minute. Greetings to Moscow. You said you learned a lot from my streams. Fantastic. Very happy to hear that. Cool. Let's get going here. So PMDG and the GSX. Let's see how they get on together. Probably like a house on fire. Oh, I need to start Quattle. Hey, and greetings to Chile. Nice. Greetings down to Chile as well. Alberto, how are you doing? Man, I need to get back to Chile sometime, right, for flying.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually selected... Oh, you see, that's what...
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do
Right.
it.
Zishke, you said when that happens, I have to do what? Tools? Debug? Something? Debug scenery or something?
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck... Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
So now what? Oh, airports and then debug? Debug airport override or what? Yeah, I'm not going to press it. Let's see what people say.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I am trying. Give me a second. So we want, how much fuel do we want? We want 6 tons, 6.2 block. 6.2. Is her name Betty?
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I will do so in a second. Hold on, let me just download my plan. Hang on, hold on.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Line select key 1 left in the right FMS. Yeah, that's where I am. But if I put 6.2 in here, it does it instantly, right?
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I have.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
So, next. Okay, get it. All right, so let me try that first of all. So let's go with 2,500. Let's say we have that remaining. And then we got ground servicing. And we want to have target 6,200.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
But that is all, that's not GSX though, is it? That's something else.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Right. Let's get rid of that annoying command. Let me just try that instantly here with the fueling. So we're not going to refuel, just trying to get to... Right, and anybody else? I think last draw debug. Guys, does anybody know when you got DX12 and you have these ground thingies? Okay, draw debug. Airports. Okay, that worked. Yeah, cool. Now the question is, how long will that last? Yeah, you see. And that's something I just don't understand. And, you know, that's something that a lot of streamers, a lot of content creators will not tell you. You know, they always just highlight the so fantastic cool stuff. And then they will ignore those annoying bugs. Right, anyways, let's continue here with the preparations. Yeah, SFR wave, yeah, I would have to look into that, yeah. No, it's just good. So there's some other content creators that are obviously sponsored by NVIDIA as well. And, you know, it's fine. It's all right. You know, it does help with the amount of FPS. But what they're not telling you is that there's always some downsides and there's some bugs that really can annoy you quite badly. So I'm just seeing right now. So what are they doing? Ah, it's just good. You're in the AMD, okay. So what's GSX doing now? So they are getting rid of the PMDG stuff. Hey, happy puppy. I've been to Chile in real life, Alberto. I've been to Chile in Santiago de Chile.
Boarding requested.
On a 747 in real life, but I've also been there in the sim here. Ah, okay, so that's how it's done. So you get GSX getting rid of the PMDG stuff first, and then applying their own stuff. That's cool. Right, so we have no AFB yet in the 737 here, unfortunately. So I need to get to Sim Toolkit Pro. And I can tell you then we need 53.40 fuel weight.
Do you want a board crew?
No.
Passengers bus is coming.
So I wonder how much GSX loads in now. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a setup regarding the routing first. So it's Lima Golf Tango Sierra. And we're going to Samos. Is Toolkit Pro better than Volanta? I don't really know because I never tried Volanta. There's a lot of people that are loving Volanta, so maybe someone can share their thoughts on that here, because I can't, because I haven't tried it. It wouldn't be fair for me to comment on that.
Passengers boarding starting.
Yeah, so Happy Pappy, what we're doing today is we are going to, on a third flight, we're going to go in the Channel 650 from Jackson Hole to Telluride. So that's what we're planning to do later then. Yeah, yeah, we flew there a long time ago, that's true. That really was a long time ago in the 747. So that's that.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
It's like an echo.
Hello. Oh, thank you.
Well, actually, that's correct. Look at that. That zero fuel weight is correct. So that would be interesting to see how that works out in the end.
I'm right next to her. Thank you.
But he's back again.
Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Big thank you to JSnap, gifting us up to Happy Papi. Thank you so much, JSnap, for that. Thank you. That's really kind. Big round of applause for that. So the wind is 320 at 12 or something. So shall we go with runway 28 for departure?
Morning. Morning. The seaboarding council, please. Thank you.
Yeah, so let's do that. And then we want to have the LECPO departure. But we don't want the 1 Alpha.
Passengers bus is coming.
That's a start, is it? So that goes away. Right, there we go. So we want to have runway 28, the LETCO 1 Echo departure. That's what we want to have. So climb on a Macula Romeo radio 280 to 7 miles, turn left.
Welcome aboard
and
the
so on.
Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served.
And
Thank you.
JStep again gifting a sub to Avuis, or yeah, Avuis, I think we pronounce that. Thank you so much. And Alpha, hello to you.
Passengers boarding starting.
Thank you.
The sounds. So we got sounds from GSX, and then we have sounds from the channel on top of that. So let's start the APU real quickly. Although, yeah, let's do that. That's fine, that's fine. The planning level 350. That's quite high. 350, and the elevation is only about 20 feet, so let's put 50 feet in here. APU is starting. Fantastic.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel
Oh, Jason, thank you
experience.
so much.
Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
What happened to my applause? What's happening there? Oh, there we go. Bit delayed. JSep, thank you for the 3rd gifted sub to the real Tyrogoth. Thank you so much.
Hello. Thank you.
Oh, the alert sounds. Our good friend Ted Barker and the lovely Zuzi, real world actress. So LECPO 1 Echo to LECPO. Then we go Uniform Lima 617. And we go all the way to Sierra Kilo Papa. Isn't that Skiathos? Then Uniform Whiskey 58. To Etrut. And then we go Uniform November 130. To Mike Echo Sierra. And then we go Uniform Lima 609. And we go to Peepin. Let's execute that. And then we go from Peepin, Hotel 59. Hotel 59. JStab, oh, I wish that was the case, but no. But those alert sounds are fantastic. And I love that they actually make ones for Christmas as well, special ones. We're gonna go with the so the almost 1 Charlie, because that's gonna be the arc, and then we're gonna go with the VUR DME for runway 09, and then let me try to get that to plan mode. And let's go to, I think it's Larky. Is it Larky? Let's try that. So, I'm going to go... Yeah, there we go. So, Daylox, and then we go Larky. Let's try that. Cool. So, let's see. If I go double click on that, fantastic. It has loaded in the sim brief values pretty much. 0 fuel weight. For the reserves, for those that don't know how to get the reserve value, what you look at is 2 values for that, and that is the alternate fuel and the final reserve fuel. So you add those 2 together, so we get about 2.8 tons of reserve fuel today. So 2.8, and the cost index is only, actually it's 31, that's quite high. 31. We're cruising, not for bruising I hope, but for flight level 350. The cruise wind is 310.70, let's say. Transition is going to be initially 6,000. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I need to do a couple more things here on the menu settings. So aircraft equipment. Let me see what I can put in here. I want 400, 300, 200, 50, 40. I want all the callouts. ETOPS, no, that's fine. Default acceleration. Put that there. Let's put that 5,000. There we go. Nick, hey, morning, how you doing? Alberto, it's because we're dual streaming, so I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. That's why you're probably not seeing all of the alerts. Man, there's so much options here, so many options. Window shades, no. Actually, yes, window shades, of course. So display, last thing I want to do is, I don't want that AOA dial, that's, and I want to have track up, no. So we want the magnetic. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that is all set. So that's all done. So let's check the departure route before we go into the briefing. Departure route. So we go Mike Kilo Romeo outbound 280 degrees. To 7 miles from Mike Kilo Romeo, then left intercept the 10 dmi arc. 7, and then that arc until we cross the 167 radial, that's this thing here, on the arc, and then we turn to Lepco 70 above. So that's all correct. So let me put in the first cleared level of 70 in this case. Cool. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to get some takeoff values. Now the only way I could really do that is through TopCat. Now I don't have TopCat installed anymore, I think. Yeah. So we're just going to take the standard values here. So we go init N1 limit. Going to go with takeoff. I think 55 will be fine for the D rate. Flaps 5. And just take those values there. Alpha, that's really kind. So we've got a takeoff weight of, let's say, 60 tons. The weather is as follows. So we have, reload that here. So we have 320 at 12. We'll just put wind calm and 10 degrees and QNH 1020. Runway is going to be 28 for departure and flaps 5. Thank you very much for that. So 1020. Yeah, that's correct. We have 10 degrees. That's also correct. So we're getting a good weather injection here. Initially 134. Nice. Cool. So let's get a checklist. Oh, I'm so intrigued. I want to, you know, I do want to try out the updated version of FS2 Crew. Let's see. Oh, great. Forget it. I have to... Every time I have to activate it again after each update. That's silly. I need to talk to the developer about this. So forget it. We'll do that manually today. So I'm just going to get the checklist out for our flight. So aircraft, 737, checklists. So there we go. Oxygen. Let's try that. Is tested 100%. Navigational transfer display switches normal and auto. Then we have the window heat on. Pressurization mode selector is auto. Flight instruments. Is heading 040 and we're indicating about 20 feet. And parking brake is not set yet. Hang on. Set. Engine start levels cut off, and that's the pre-flight checklist completed. All doors are closed. Very nice. And let's get rid of the ground power. Although I'm not sure if that's GSX or...
Good night.
Yeah, that is
Black
GSX. Not GSX, that is PMDG. Yeah, Lilo, have a good stream. Enjoy. Big shout out to Fly Lilo, also streaming on Twitch here. So let's go and go menu, ground services. Let's get rid of the wheel chocks, and that way it'll disconnect the ground power as well. Let's go to 2.8. So Apply. Audio testing 1, 2, 3. Make sure we're not too loud. Fantastic. Okay, let's try GSX for the pushback.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Cool. Before we start to the line, fuel, we have 6,200 kilograms pumps on. Nothing in the center tank. Passenger signs are on. We have MCP V2134.
Departure checks complete.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Bypass pin inserted.
Good catch, good catch, good catch. Much appreciated. So heading 039 is wrong. That should be... about 280, 281. And 70 for the first level.
Locking gear.
V1 is 130, VR131, V2134. CD pre-flight is completed. Rudder aileron trim free. Let me try that. So we're going to head this way, so let me try it this way. There we go, push a little bit further out.
Exiting from editing mode. Please
Release
wait.
parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear.
So taxi takeoff briefing
Stand at wheel.
completed. Let's go. Door is hopefully closed. You see, that's one thing I'm seeing. When I'm panning around quickly, I do get some screen tearing. Let me set VSync to off. That's no help either, so... Oh, GSX, seriously? It's doing it again. Hey, Vinny. Yeah, I thought they had it fixed because in Phoenix it was actually working all right. Hey Danny, how you doing? Okay, then what I'll do is I'll give you a quick briefing for taxi out. So we'll push back and then taxi out Delta Charlie Foxtrot 10 or Foxtrot 9, runway 28.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Some hot spots on the taxi out. Keeping the eyes peeled. Departure we're already briefed in case of engine failure. We should have a procedure here. And that says we'll go... Well, 28 oh, I need to update that as well. So forget that. We're just going to be straight out 20 miles.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Engine out procedure is going to be acceleration in around about 1,600 feet. LOL. Captain, the charts are looking... Sorry. Thank you. Hey Yora, how you doing? Thank you for the call out.
Blocking gear.
Yeah, happy Pappy. Enjoy the flight.
Release port and brakes, please.
So I don't know where that 737 is going to because, well, I mean, yeah, he might be taking the other runway for takeoff. Lecker. Ja, probier, Dankeschön. Sieht gut aus. Thessaloniki traffic, Olympic 711, stand 8. Just waiting for the aircraft behind to get clear, and then we're pushing back to face
Release port
to
and
the
brakes,
east for
please.
runway 28. It's a beautiful day here in Thessaloniki. Lovely. Yeah, catering arrived, yeah. Just trying out a new salad today. It's red cabbage, baked, some lentils,
Release port and brakes, please.
and orange. And I hope he's about to get going here. Come on. Yeah, Danny, GSX doing its thing again, yeah. Unfortunately. There he is. All right.
Commence and push. All engines clear. Start at buoy.
Whoosh, whoosh. There we go. Alrighty, we've got some good values there. So the APU bleed is on. Let's switch off the packs. Good pressure. Starting engine 2. Ich bin's Flo. So normally these jets, so if it's 737, A320, so the medium jets, it's usually category Charlie. The big jets, the heavy jets will have normally Delta. That's the easiest way to describe that. Right, we got 20%. Let's put this to run. So now we're looking for some fuel flow and EGT rise. No, 900s shouldn't be Delta, no. I think their approach speeds at maximum landing weight are still Charlies. Pretty sure about that.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Roger, roger. So we have good starter cut out. Let's start engine 1. So same thing, initially we're looking for N2 rotation. Initial little bit oil pressure rise. Now we're to about 23 to 25%. There we go. Fuel on. Oh no. that's all fine. I'm hearing taxi. What sound is that? Is that taxi sound or is that sounds from the cabin? It sounds like taxi sound, doesn't it?
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Oh, come on. Seriously? No, that's not ever so realistic. Well, at least we're not moving.
Unlocking gear.
Oh! What on earth?
Tow truck disconnected.
What?
Bypass be removed.
What the hell was that? Blimey.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
But that shows you why these aircraft are doing wheelies on stream when you're watching other traffic on VATSIM. That's the reason. So both engines are started. Let's do the rest of the flows. IRS? Why IRS? Okay, that's interesting. Position. IRS left, right. Looks alright. Oh, it's a bug. Okay. Alright, we'll ignore that then. Indication error. Right, flaps 5. Let's do a flight control check. Make sure we have everything running. Rudder left, right. Everything's good. So, let's read the B4 taxi checklist. Generators are on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice not required. Isolation valve auto. Then we've got the engine starts, which is continuous. Recall was checked. Auto brake is RTO. Engine start levers idly tent. And flight controls checked. Ground equipment is clear. How come I don't have my... Okay, that's interesting. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, PMDG 737.
Thessaloniki traffic, Air Berlin 4, Papa Mike, we'll push back from stand 9er southeast on Charlie.
Right. That is a shame. Thessaloniki traffic, Olympic 7-1 taxiing, runway 28 in Thessaloniki. So clear left side, clear right side. Brake check. Brakes are checked. control 0.
Thessaloniki traffic level 514, taking off on the street.
Yeah, it seems to me like they have changed the viewpoints. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm sorry guys, I need to do that. Joystick 12. So that's button 12. Camera. So select camera 12. Actually 0. There we go. Start scanning. Huh? Oh. Disregard. Oh, now I know what I've done wrong. That's it. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. You see, that's the profile. Cool. Alright, cool. Now I've sorted that out. So... that. And the trim is supposed to be 5.5.
Thessaloniki traffic, Airline 4 Papa Mike is taxiing to runway 28.
So we're going to go left here on that taxiway there. Lightning, okay, so Phoenix 320 is worth it? Yes, in my opinion it is. It's a very good add-on for Microsoft Flight Sim. I enjoy it tremendously. Danny, no, because that seems to be some sort of peripheral issue, really. So let's put the trim up to 5.5. That's about right. And then let's read the before takeoff checklist. Flaps 5 green light, stabilizer 5.5 units. And so that's the before takeoff checklist completed. Next is the after takeoff checklist. Let's get TCAS on to make sure that we catch any traffic. And I did want to have 10.8. Completely forgot about that. So 10.8. Cool. And we can put 155 in there. Cool. Just going to stop here at the hold line and just make sure that there's no traffic. The LL should have been departed already, so that shouldn't be an issue. Thessaloniki traffic, Olympic 711, lineup departing runway 28 in Thessaloniki. So those on, that. Let's arm the auto thrust. Giftswork, have you ever seen an A320 with HUD installed in real life? No, I've not. I have actually not, no. Oh. So let's go elapsed time start. Are we ready? I think so. Let's hit the road. Oh, that's all trust. Takeoff. So we have thrust set. 80 knots. Checked.
Airline 4 Papa Mike is lining up runway 28.
V1.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. LNAV. Speed is dropping a bit. And we have VNAV speed and 1. So try and line up the flight path vector with the little circle there. Looking good. So let's start accelerating here. Put the autopilot on, main view. Beautiful, flaps 1. Children of magenta, yeah. And flaps up. Speed check, flaps up. That goes neutral. That goes to off. Cabin is climbing. After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are on, packs are auto, and landing gear is up, and the flaps are up, lights out. No, I've not tried the FS traffic yet. I am not sure. So the thing is this, so FS traffic really is for people that fly offline and they want to have, you know, sort of the traffic flying around them. I'm aware that FS traffic also works for model matching in vPilot, but to be fair, I'm using the FSLTL freeware, and I have absolutely no complaints with that. So
Traffic.
standard.
Traffic.
TCAS. Where is he? Oh yeah, there he is. Nice. So, you know, I'm happy with FSLTL. So proceeding on the arc, it should be 10 miles, 10 dB arc from Mike Kilo Romeo. Doing that very nicely. So we don't have any control here. Let's continue climb then 350. N1 VNAV speed 5000. I think that's Tishka that just departed in the Air Berlin there. Beauty. How do you get the camera views? Well, the camera views, so these things here, they are actually in Microsoft Flight Sim under camera. However, if you have the Parallel 42 app called Flow, you have the option to have little panels that give you the option to have a quick access through the buttons here. So that's actually quite a nice feature. So that's a lot more convenient. Gorgeous weather today. Wow. Really lovely. You can get it, I think it's Orbix, right? Orbix, yeah, so, okay, so guys, yeah, so make sure it's, yeah, good point, Vinny. So it's the payware version. I didn't even know that there was a free version of Flow. I was only aware that there's, am I in live weather? Yeah. Toto, did you have a new beta out, or not? Right, we do the 10,000 foot flows. Seatbelts go to auto. Just make sure that we've got everything set. The cabin is climbing 350. Yeah, IRS, we're going to ignore that. That is a bug from the last update. Rest looks good. Radios. Simlink. Why is, how come I didn't have Simlink running? There we go. So on the airway, so we've got another VOR Skopelos, so Sierra Kilo Papa. And that is near Skiathos, where we'll fly on the second leg. So 13.4. So I'm going to dial that in on the second set here. 13.4. Do you prefer the classic radios or the new MMR? I think the MMR for flight simulators are actually very, very good. I have just simply not activated on this flight yet, so but in general, yeah, I do agree the MMR panels are better, yeah. The beta's out. Okay, cool. Alright, then I'll download it later. Make sure I have that installed. And Toto X-Plane 12, correct? So the schedule today is as follows. So we're doing the first flight. PMDG 737. And then the second flight is the Phoenix 320 from Samos to Skiathos, and the third flight then today, the Hot Starts Challenger 650 with a shared flight Toto on pilot edge, and we'll have de-icing. Let me just see what the live weather right now is saying. Right, so Jackson Hole currently has -12. And early on they had snowfall, so... Beauty. Oh, really? Freezing rain. Oh, God. Yuck. -1. Freezing rain. That's not so nice. Yeah, we'll see, Toto, how X-Plane 12 simulates that today. Because we do know that it does have some issues sometimes with live weather. Danny, you're battling a 121 knots headwind. Oh no. And you're going to Keflavik. So, let's see. I'm just going to dial down the Microsoft sounds just a tad. There we go. So, I don't have to shout that much. Cool. Okay, so overnight icing you do yourself from own data. Okay, wow, that's incredible. Yeah, so Toto, I can't remember ever doing yeah, icing on the Challenger, so that would definitely will be interesting to see, and how the icing works on the Challenger. Do you have, so Toto, do you have like a also animation with a truck or something? It's one of the coolest features of the Challenger. Wow. Then I'm even more sad that I haven't tried yet. Lightning,
Welcome aboard the Captain
if you're still
Black
here,
Box Duo Channel Experience.
I'm trying to get
Could
the
new
link to you.
subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Let me try that again.
Hi to everyone. Greetings from Saxony.
There we go. Hey, Richro, thank you much for 6 months. Richro, thank you so much. Greetings to Saxony. How are you doing? Thank you for support. So if anybody is interested, that's the link to the Parallel 42 add-on that I have. So Toto writes he downloads the METAS for the last 24 hours and fast forward the situation or simulation to estimate the state of the airframe. Really? Wow. Okay, Toto. Well, that is wow. That's sort of the mind-boggling thing to add to a flight sim. How cool is that? So you have your aircraft positioned somewhere at an airport, and then, as an example, Istanbul last night, it was snowing. So imagine you put the aircraft, you know, to Istanbul, and it looks at the latest METARs, or the METARs for the last 24 hours. It'll say, oh, it snowed, it's minus something degrees, minus 2 degrees or something. And then you start up the aircraft, and it's covered in snow. How cool is that? Oh, Vinny, yeah, hang on. Yeah, that's something I remember. Yeah, you could ride along in the de-icing. We did do that. Now that you're saying that, Vinny, yeah, we did. Oh, that's going to be cool. Yeah, we'll try that. And it includes the de-icing of the tail. Fantastic. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Right, 2,000 feet to go. I think, isn't it people are going with the 4080 now, or is it the 4070 Ti? How much VRAM does the 70 Ti have compared to the 4080? And it draws the fluid on the wing by using cockpit instrument texture. Wow. Okay, we'll have a detailed look at that later. Incredible. Right, let's do drone here. Now that's also a beautiful sight, isn't it? Look at that. Some Greek island action. Beautiful. And actually, that there is Skiathos. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I wish I had. Yeah, I wish we had that. Okay, so both have 12 gigabyte. Price-wise, I'm just trying to remember the last videos I saw about the comparison between the 4070 Ti and the 4080. Oh yeah, that's a sad thing, isn't it? Last 747 being delivered to Atlas Air. Man, what an era comes to an end. Okay, so yeah, so the 4080 has 16 now. If I'm absolutely honest, I think, yeah, thanks guys. So Westy, thank you, and Avenger. I would go with at least 16 gigabyte, because I personally think 12 gigabyte is actually problematic here in Microsoft Flight Sim, at least. Yeah, so I think that should be better now. Okay. Let's do a fuel check at what waypoint do we have? We've got Etrud. Etrud as a fuel checkpoint. Let me do the following. I'm going to put this into the fix page. Do a 20-mile radius around that. So that we don't forget to do a fuel check there. And we're supposed to... So when did we depart? We departed 19 minutes ago, so 52. No, disregard. Oh yeah, so it is 52, right? So 52, yeah, 520852. So my initial calculation was correct. So 0852, and so we're supposed to be at route at 14, 0914, and the fuel is 3.2 plus extra of about a ton, so we should have at least 4.2 tons at route. And we may still have the contingency fuel as well, which is about 200 kilograms. Yeah. Yeah, so rich row, I mean, yeah, CPU is definitely something that's going to bottleneck you. So the good thing about the 4000 series graphics card is that you can get the frame generation going, so DLSS 3. What I'm using today, the only issue obviously is still DX12. Some of the textures of the ground. But apart from that, it is a lot better with FPS. What's that? And Barone, hello to you. So you've got to be careful with the values, you know, regarding Phoenix and the fly-by-wire in Microsoft Flight Sim. The problem is there is so many issues still in Microsoft Flight Sim regarding ground friction, inertia, weight simulation. So it always depends on the updates in Microsoft Flight Sim and the updates from the add-on makers. So yeah, so when people report, you know, the acceleration being too fast, that can be the case, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, happy Papi, that should be alright. It's all a matter of your graphics setting in that case. Super Gromby, hello. So 4.5 tons is what we have, and we are over at 15, so we are 1 minute behind. Fuel checks out good, so that's fantastic. Let's delete that back out again, and let me put that to Samos. And let's prepare for the approach. And while we do that, so initially, so we're coming in via the waypoint Ormos, so up here, and then we go on the 1 Charlie to Delox. And then from Deluxe, we're going to shoot the VOR approach. So we're going to go follow that 14 dB arc, come inbound on the 358 radial until we get to the circling altitude of about 1900 feet. And then we'll go and fly a visual approach. And I'll show you how we're going to do that. So we'll come in 358 to about 4 miles from Samos VOR, then we'll turn left. We're going to fly the 09 approach, by the way, because that's the no, we're doing 3 flights today. So that's the schedule, what we're planning today to fly, right? So 325 We come over a village with a pier, and we want to be about 1,500 feet round about there. Continue to descend, and there's another village near a mountain ridge there, or hill, and then we're going to have a look out for a shed with a white roof, and I'll show you what that looks like. So that's the view coming over the coastline. So we aim for somewhere just right of that village, and that's the greenhouse that we have right on the final. There's the runway 09. So we do that kind of arc, and the problem is that here in the flight sim, especially when you come around the corner here, you don't really see the threshold too well. So that's your aim point there, that greenhouse, and you want to cross that at around 400 feet altimeter reading, and at that point you'll see the runway, the PAPI lights, and can adjust accordingly. There we go, that's further down, so that's the greenhouse, and so yeah, if you aim for that, you'll be aligned with the center line, and around about 400 feet you should be on the PAPIs, one red, one white there. So that's the plan. If we go missed, we'll climb out again on visual 160 degrees outbound, then radial from Samos, and we'll try that again. We do have fuel for a second approach, so it should not be an issue at all. How's your status regarding 747? Well, Super Gromby, I don't know if it's going to be the 747. At the moment, it looks more like the 787. But we'll see. So let's go down to level 200 first of all. Start descent, desktop descent coming in. Minimums will dial in bar row 1900 feet. Hold on. Well, so the thing is this, regarding the acceleration, you have to realize it makes a huge difference if you have, 50 tons or 60 tons or 65 tons of takeoff weight. So to simply ask, is it accurate according to real life? Well, you would have to really do some imperial testing with different weights. But I'm sorry to say, we're talking about a flight simulator, and we're talking about Microsoft Flight Sim. I know I'm getting a lot of heat for bashing Microsoft so often, or Microsoft Flight Sim so often, but as long as they don't get their act straight regarding inertia, aerodynamic simulation, well, you're going to be left with the fact that the add-ons like PMDG or the Phoenix will not be 100% correct to real life. It's impossible. We're going to go with config or autobrake level 3. The runway length is runway length available 09 is about 1975. So level 3 should be fine. Sector 5,100 to the east and 6,000 to the west. Yeah, config 3. No, I meant autobrake 3, not config 3. We are going to do a flap 40 landing, obviously. So we put that in. So we've got that all set. Let's have a look for the descent checklist, shall we? Descent, pressurization, landing altitude 50 feet, set, recall. Yeah, IRS is checked. Autobrake 3. landing data, VREF 131, minimum's 1900, and the approach briefing is completed. Next altimeters. Danny, so here's my comment on acceleration. The problem is in Microsoft Flight Sim that the acceleration is not inertia driven. It is actually a visual simulation. Right, so you know, when you have two different takeoff weights, one light, one heavy, the acceleration indeed will be a bit different. It'll be slower. But when you're airborne, it doesn't matter which weight you're looking at. It always has the same pitch, it has the same climb rate. And so that's where you realize that it's not correctly simulated. It is a visual, it's just a basic visual simulation. Righty, so let's have a look. Samos, tower, no, we have Athena. Shall we try to contact them? 29675.
Clear to LS Zulu runway 24. 15 right, heading 210, clear to LS runway 24 again, 204.
JSNAP, I tried quite extensive tests with the ini builds because that actually is included in Microsoft Flight Sim. I didn't try the Phoenix per se. So I tried the ini builds.
Facing east, QNH 102.
And indeed, it doesn't matter what weights you have. It has the same pitch value, the same feel. The Neos are definitely a lot more powerful. So the acceleration on Neos is faster than compared to the COs.
Agent 204, from free speed.
Fly low. I think I dialed down the pitch sensitivity by 30%. Athena radar, good evening from Olympic 711.
Olympic 711, good evening.
Good evening. Just wondering if you want me on your frequency. We're approaching Peepin inbound for the approach into Samos 09.
Olympic 711 affirm, expect Ormos 1 Charlie arrival, VORDME runway 09, descent flight level 90.
That's fantastic. Descent level 90, the Osmos 1 Charlie for the VORDME 09 in Samos. Thank you, Olympic 711.
Figures 8011, descent altitude 7,000 feet, QNH Athens 1022. Lufthansa 1042, descent altitude 7,000, QNH 1022.
Good.
540 request start and taxi.
Gen 540 start of approved, QNH 1022, when ready, taxi Alpha.
Hey, Green Dot Foxtrot, how you doing? Let's get a wing view going.
Lufthansa 1042, 10 right, heading 140.
I think that will be best later on.
GM 204, 310 degrees, 15 knots, runway 24, clear to land.
Oh yeah, I just came back from the 3-day rotation. Lots of flying this month, yeah. Yes, you can. You can assign up to 10 views.
Mike, hello, Athens. Arrival is Ormos 1 Charlie.
You can do about 10 viewpoints, and you can model those onto the hardware if you have some buttons available. So I've got
Olympic 711, proceed direct Deluxe.
Direct Deluxe, thank you, Olympic 711. So I have several keys here, or buttons, modeled to several views, and I can use that, hit the switch on the yoke to access that. So Deluxe Direct, that is a nice shortcut. Here we go. And the transition is about 80. So descend, forecast, 80. There we go. Right, we are a bit high in the profile, so let me get some speed brakes out.
Because the 8011, high speed approved below level 100, descent altitude 3000.
Well, even worse, I don't know why they're not allowing, you know, like Parallel 42, who made a very good camera add-on for P3D, why they're not allowed to do this here in Microsoft Flight Sim. Hey Geep, nice to see you, how are you doing? The app is called Flow from Parallel 42. I can get you the link if you like. There we go. Right, so that's the island, Samos. I think the airport is somewhere behind that ridge there. Yeah, you can get the all kinds of things. So you can get METAR search. So right now we've got 9 degrees, 1019. So let me go and put this in pre-dial that 1019 is set.
Olympic 711, descent altitude 7000, QNH 1019, clear to VOR DME for runway 09.
Thank you very much. Descending 7000, QNH 1019, and cleared for the URDME runway 09, Olympic 711. Yeah, there's also, what you can do, there's also other widgets available for download. So I've got a ATIS widget for VATSIM. I can get the sim brief values for this flight, and the community can get the can build more widgets and publish them.
004 left Foxtrot Juliet stand 3.
So let's put 1019 in here. That is cross-checked. Very nice. Cool. Approach checklist, altimeters 1019, passing 10,800, cross-checked.
540, identified, climb flight level 130.
Speed brakes coming back in. Let's start slowing down. Lights on, seatbelts on.
Βεβαίως ανεβείτε για το 250 και να πάτε μετά τα 4 direct για τον MS.
One thing I've noticed, the scenery outside with the X12 is actually quite blurry. I'm just wondering if it changed the level of detail. I can't check it now because I'm under control. Hey Bruno.
Because 8011, turn left heading 070, clear Tyler Zulu 03 left.
So we have to enter the VOR 11.6. And we'll enter the radial. And Henrik, hello to you, how are you doing? Let's do 358. So that's set. It does look like P3D scenery, right? That's what I thought. So 250 knots is fine. We're good on profile. That's all good. Drag required. Disregard for now.
Identified 0, radial 040 for how many miles?
Have you filed the volunteer safety report? Yes, I have. I'm not going to go into details, but yeah, sure.
Identified 0, hotel approved. Report established 095.
The biggest problems in Microsoft I see... Yes, the weather simulation has become better, but for me personally, it's inertia. It's, you know, aerodynamic simulation. That's still very basic in Microsoft Flight Sim. So, where's Mark? He was here earlier, Bruno. There he is. It doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying Microsoft. It just, you know, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy Microsoft Flight Sim, otherwise I wouldn't be streaming it. It's just I'm not hyping it like others, right? I'm being, you know, in some parts critical. Right, we're going to descend now 3,000 feet.
Figure 3011, contact the tower 118.625.
So retard VNAV path.
Power 18.625.
I'm going to go with speed intervention here. Start slowing down.
Lufthansa 1042, descent altitude 3000.
Speed brakes coming out. PMDG being a bit too clean again.
Lufthansa 1042 firm, heading 140 vectoring ILS Zulu 03 left.
So that's the VUR indication there, that's fine.
Pilot 261, clear takeoff runway 28, the wind 350 degrees, 5 knots.
What I'll do is I'm going to put a 3-mile radius around the airport. Just so I know I have to be round about 900 feet at that point. Oh, actually, disregard. We shouldn't go. We should go there now. There we go. So we are on path. Speed brakes coming back in, slowing down further. Flaps 1. So we're going to go ahead and intercept that radial. The cool thing here in the 737 is you can actually use that feature with the VOR lock. So let me try that. Let's go VOR lock. And we're going to go heading select. And then just wait until we intercept that radial. Right, descent out of 3000 is at 90 me from Samos. Flaps 5. Let's go 170 knots.
Mike register now 220 knots.
So the radial's coming in nicely.
Radar, good evening, Tom Jet 6, Tango Mike. Tom Jet 6, Tango Mike, good evening. Arrival
coming down to 3,000 feet.
Alpha, via Samos VOR, expect VOR DME runway 09.
You could get the flight path vector indicated. Yeah, there we go. That's the FP flight path vector indication there. Right, we're almost on the radial. There we go. Now we captured it. Gonna match the heading 358. Let's go vertical speed. So 3,000 feet, 9 miles will descend out of that.
6,000 QNH 1019 from Jet 6 Tango Mike. Pilot 261 identified, climb level 240. We are currently found by the Samos.
We're 10.7 now.
Airline 4 Papa Mike.
Fuel is good, so in case we
approach,
missed approach, we have enough fuel for a
stop
second
descent
approach.
altitude 6,000 and
That is
expect
no
short
problem.
holding over Samos to facilitate the number 1 for the inbound.
What I expect holding over Samos and...
Alt acquire, alt hold. Now I'll put in 1900 feet.
Airline 4 Papa Mike A-firm, enter the hold Sierra Alpha Mike as published, maintain 6,000 for time.
And down we go.
Weather holding is
We don't have to dive down because there's the village we're going to aim for.
Alex 261, proceed direct Raksak.
What I am going to do though is I'm already going to go ahead
From the
with
6 Tango Mike, stop descent altitude 7,000, enter the
Water
hold
thrusts
Sierra Alpha Mike as
arm.
published.
get ready for manual flight.
Descending 7,000 and clear the rest again.
Flight
for
directors are off.
Mike, please.
Bird is
From the
on.
6 Tango Mike, descend 7,000, enter the hold Sierra Alpha Mike as published.
Descend 7,000 and enter the hold over Sierra Alpha Mike from Jet 6 Tango Mike as published.
Olympic 711, 310 degrees 3 knots, runway 09, clear to land.
Runway 09, cleared land, Olympic 711, thank you. Cool, there's the airport. So we try to cross the village here about 1,500 feet. And then we'll go, there's the greenhouse we're looking for. Gears coming down. 136 for the final approach speed. Flaps 15. Manual flight. Continue. Flaps 25. And missed approach will go initially 3,000. Is set.
Lufthansa 1042, terminal heading 070, clear ILS 03 left.
Adding a lot more trim. I'm going to wait with flaps 40 just a little while longer. And again, there's a greenhouse we're going to aim for. So we'll fly along that valley there. Turn, final. Hope not to overshoot too drastically. Right, flaps 40.
Papa Mike, on next turn, when overhead Sierra Alpha Mike, cancel hold, clear for the VORDME runway 09.
Landing checklist, we've got the start switches, continues. Landing gear is down 3 green, flaps are 40 green light, and the spoilers armed green light as well.
Airline 4 Papa Mike, on next turn, Sierra Alpha Mike, cancel hold, clear for the VORDME runway 09.
Yeah, you're right. So I had a disconnect earlier on, and so it could be that. Yeah, there was a message saying server disconnect, but it said again the message came up again that it was online again. So I don't know why it does not load the scenery, and it does look like P3D. Right, we're gonna start descend here.
Lufthansa 1042, continue 03 right, contact the tower 118
checked.
625.
Disregard.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
So there's the
Caution, terrain.
greenhouse.
Caution, terrain.
And again, 400 feet at that greenhouse.
Caution, terrain.
Care for the sink rates.
The 540 is convenient, proceed direct taking out.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Disregard.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
The 540 is convenient, proceed direct taking out.
Caution, terrain.
Proceeding direct taking out.
So we're on path, just a little overshoot unfortunately, but all good. Let's continue down here. We're clear to land. Sorry for the bad graphics, guys. I'm so sorry, but nothing I can do right now.
Mallet 261, climb flight level 300, switch to Unicom 123. Bye-bye.
Okay, I have the sync rate.
Right. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on. So, no reverse, unfortunately. Manual brakes. Landing was good. It's just a shame that just a shame that the scenery hasn't loaded. So let me go and taxi back.
Deck 711, backtrack, vacate, first right, Alpha 3 Alpha, stand 6.
Next right, Alpha 3 Alpha, stand 6. Thank you very much, Olympic 711. I know, Tsishka, I know. The problem is we got disconnected at some point and it said reconnect, but it didn't download anything regarding the scenery anymore. And I don't know why. Yeah, it was right after takeoff. I'll try to reload in a minute so that we can see the scenery properly. Oh shoot. Just missed the gate 6. Hold on. Parking. 6. Show me the spot. Oh, there! Lol. Seriously, is that spot 6? It is. Oh my god. Okay, disregard.
Subject 6 Tango Mike, descend 6000 over Samos VOR, cleared VOR DME 09.
Zishka, where are you now? Are you in the approach or?
Descend 6000 and over DME, we are cleared for the approach, subject 6 Tango Mike.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll reload the scenery in a minute, guys. Just give me a second, I'll reload that with the Phoenix for the other flight. So after landing, no, shutdown is next then.
In Center, good evening, November 161 Juliet Alpha, IFR clearance to Belgrade.
November 161 Juliet Alpha, cleared to Belgrade, runway 27, Apollo 1, Victor departure. Climb initially flight level 100, squawk 2044.
Right, that.
Take Belgrade, runway 27, Apollo 1 Victor departure.
APU bleed
Initial climb
on.
flight level 100 squawk
That's going to be
2044, and number 161 Juliet Alpha.
off.
Number 161 Juliet Alpha, repeat.
TCAS transponder. All standby. And then we are good for disembarkation. I have. It's just that I was going to do that for the flight today with FS2 crew, but there was an update and you need to insert all of your data again.
Come 6 Tango Mike, radio speed 180 knots, descend 3000, clear for you.
The boarding requested.
Blocked. Come 6 Tango Mike, radio speed 180.
So is there a way
descend
to
3000, clear for you.
reload the scenery
Speed 180 and clear 3000.
to rain?
The approach from Jet 6 Mike.
Okay, 4577 Alpha Kilo Squawk 2021.
Walker 4577 with you, passing 13,000 feet.
Okay, 4577 Squawk 2021.
2021 Walker 4577.
Captain Mitchell, yes. It's just the scenery
Passenger's
bugged
bus
out,
is coming.
unfortunately. But the rest was nice, yeah, absolutely. So we're going to Skiathos, and let's do this with Olympic. 71 Bravo. We're going to go at 2030, fantastic general flight, yes. I honestly don't know why that was off.
Abilene 4 Papa Mike, 310 degrees, 5 knots, runway 09, clear to land.
Abilene 4 Papa Mike, clear to land, runway 09 now.
Oh, there we go. So that's Tishka. Let me just go and watch us landing.
6 Tango Mike, radio speed 160.
Reducing 160, Tomjet 6 Tango Mike.
Oh, great. Lol. Hey, you gotta love that. Yeah, Toto, no worries. See you later. Have a good dinner. Tishka, I'm sorry. I tried to read the scenery for you. I'll catch you landing, Tishka, I'll catch you landing in Skiathos, I promise. Yeah, so maybe it switched the data off when I switched to DX12, although it doesn't really make much sense, does it? Guys, I'm going to quickly restart the stream so that you have the right title. So I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Should you even use DX12 yet? Well, I mean, apparently there's been an update with the drivers. I have installed them, so it's supposed to be better now. Right, see you in